Hello, it's Dave. I'm going to go through my focus list for this week. Overall, here's my large focus list. If you guys want to take a look at that, I'll organize it for the Trade Ideas score for you. So again, this score right here takes into account technicals and financials. So if you want to screen that real quick, there you go. You can have that. Good. So for this week, though, my focuses are, again, I had this organized by the score as well, so I'll just go through that there. Firstly, FSLR. Excuse my dog. There's a cute little golden retriever. Not little. He's about 80 pounds. Actually, 75. Anyways, FSLR here, short float 4.7, 2.5 days to cover. I missed my entry here on Thursday. I was looking for this 10 pullback and then also a break of these levels here. And I was looking at this level here, 241. It was holding it and respecting it. I was looking for resolution. I missed the entry. So now I will, I'm looking for it to pull back maybe to the 10 EMA for a nice entry. You can see also this anchor VWAP from this high here. Price has stayed over it, chopped over it, and now all shorter term EMAs. So again, 5 SMA, white is 10 EMA, blue is 20 EMA, yellow is 50 SMA, 200 pink is 200 SMA. So everything's starting to curl upwards. I have this in my long-term portfolio. I think I bought it around here somewhere. So I'm swinging it long-term wise, but in my shorter-term portfolio, I missed my entry. So I'm looking for an entry this week. Tesla, I am still in this. My target here is these highs. I'm looking for supply around this 270. It'd be great with how this thing can move. It could just blow back that and cause like a short squeeze. However, I'm trying not to be too greedy here. I'm in a good position, so I'm just going to continue to let that run and manage my risk. TKO, this was on my watch last week. I said, here, look at this kind of consolidation, little shakeout, weak hands, then a quick and fast move the opposite way. It broke those highs, then it came back down to retest those highs. Confluence also at the 10 EMA. And then Thursday and Friday, it started pushing away. It does have 3 days to cover, 5% short float. I would consider an entry on this if it wanted to break these highs and then pull back again. Otherwise, this might just potentially could just be a double top and then fail and fall right back into the range. But all MAs are pointing upwards. SN, this is nice and tight. I'd be looking to an entry for this. 4.5 days, 7% short float. Stop would maybe be 103.30, potentially 101, but it would be nice and tight underneath this low on 923 or under that 10 EMA there. XLS just found this one. You can see this nice base here, broke out of that base on decent volume. And then, on Friday we had some selling. What I'm looking for is a base break, pull back, retest, and then again starting to push away, kind of like TKO, right? Similar, except we're missing the shakeout there. 2.6 and then 3.63 days to cover. Nothing too crazy there. CORT, I like this consolidation. So strong move after this. However, I don't know, maybe 3-4 weeks of trading days. Strong move off of that, chopping sideways, consolidating. I would like for, this is a time correction here. I'm interested in this and the break of these highs. 24% short float, 20 days to cover. Shorts are not happy in this name. So I'm trying to take advantage of a short squeeze here. ANET, Arista Networks, short float, nothing crazy here. This is a simple base break, right? Higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher high, higher low right there. Shorter term MA. So break of this high, come back, retest. It's at the 10 EMA. Interested, if it starts pushing it away, this potentially could be a good stop loss for you guys, or for me, not for you. ASPN, 8% short float, 3.5 days to cover. This is interesting here. Nice strong move off the 50 SMA, shorter 10 and 20 EMAs pointing upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of selling and some chop. I am interested in this name if it can break this supply area of 2870. And then maybe we can get a move to 31-ish. That'd be interesting. So I have my alert there. As you can see, VRT, this broke these levels here. Let me point that out for you. Broke that supply area there. Now it's coming back and retesting it. This is a little extended, so I wouldn't mind some chop and a little base to then run up and break that high and test that high at 109. Not my favorite look, but it is a look I am interested in. FTAI has been a runner, as you can see. Nice large red candle followed by an inside day green candle on increased volume relative to that red day. This is happening at the 10 EMA, close to the 20 EMA. All EMAs are pointing upwards. It's making a higher high right here. Maybe it pulls back to create a potential higher low, or this is kind of just flagging and it'll continue on. It's on my watch. Let me create a alert above that. Hood, I was looking at this on Friday to get in, but I missed it. What I was kind of looking at was if I go to the 30-minute time frame. Here's an example of the pip, by the way, picture-in-picture chart. So I'm on a shorter time frame, 30-minute, and then you can see on the daily what it's looking like too, right? So it's a nice bird's eye view. So I was looking at it around here. I was kind of hoping it would pull back to VWAP. I think it was around here somewhere, but obviously that was it after that wick and it closed stronger. So I kind of missed an entry on this. Either way, I'm interested in a hood entry around a 2330 pullback and show some strength. It has nice volume. A hood's getting a lot of attention at the moment. And all this supply has been cleared out down here, respect to the 200 SMA. This is looking nice to run. eBay is one of my favorite looks out of these guys. It's setting up, made a higher high. This could potentially be a higher low. If we get a nice push up on Monday, this could be a nice stop. Good risk reward right at the 10 EMA. If you want to give a little extra, you could always go underneath this higher low to it, 62, call it even. That's also underneath the 10 EMA. PLTR, this has been getting a lot of attention recently, right? Obviously, you can see it's been running. This is kind of rounding off on the top. I almost wonder if it's going to start pulling back here a little bit deeper. Either way, it's been a strong name, so it's on my watch. NVIDIA, you can see it broke the downtrend line. Downtrend line break could be a little retest here, and it starts pushing back upwards. I'm going to move that alert to here because if it breaks this, I would anticipate it to break that high and then maybe continue on up. HRB, this was on my watch last week. This just continues to chop sideways. If it can break this level, then I would be interested in it. Otherwise, time opportunity is better elsewhere. CRMD, I just keep this thing on watch to remind myself why I should have taken it back here. I like to punish myself like that. But also to study it, right? So we still have 19% short float, 10 days to cover. Shorts are in pain right here. Cash to debt ratio is pretty darn good too. So this could keep running. I kind of wish I brought it on Wednesday, maybe Tuesday here. I did say something about it. I didn't pull the trigger though, so here I am. SFM, this just continues to grind up the 10 EMA. Good look. MA MasterCard, break of these highs here. It's kind of retesting and pushing away. That retest also comes with a 20 EMA test, also comes with this downtrend line break. You could call it a price correction / flag. Either way, it's a good look in my opinion. C1 Clearwater Analytics. I had this on watch last week. It kind of broke these highs. Rounding, I don't know. There's a lot of topping tails. It seems like there's a lot of sellers here. We'll see if it actually holds this breakout area to continue on upwards. 7.5% short float, 6 days to cover. So it's a decent look. It isn't uptrending. Maybe it pulls back a little bit deeper to the 20 EMA. CVNA, you can see it's flagging here. Nice uptrend. All MAs are pointing upwards, makes a higher high, higher lows. Maybe it comes back to retest this area. Otherwise, it might just time correct and let these EMAs catch up as it kind of flags here. I am watching a break of these highs here to maybe enter. CORH, break of these highs, this consolidation, right? And now it's coming on back. I wouldn't mind an 80-50 retest here. However, that would require it to break the 10 EMA and the 20 EMA, and this is a strong move. This might be all that it gives back So just keep an eye on that one. It's a strong name. EXPI, I've been watching this, just still kind of consolidating. Not my most favorite look out of all of these. However, if it breaks this, I think it has some room to run, right? Maybe up to 17-ish. Short float, 26%. So it looks, I like the look. Zoom, I'm pretty sure I'm in Zoom. Yeah, I'm in on Tesla and Zoom. So either way, I like the look of Zoom. It broke this down trend line, respecting the 20 EMA, curling upwards. I'm going to hold it. LNTH, this is a name I was looking at last week as well. It's kind of creating an ascending triangle here. If it can break this 112, let's just call it 113, maybe it'll run up to this 126 area. Z, I just added this nice little strong move. Now we get in a price correction to the 10 EMA. This is also coming out with a breakout of these levels here. So this is a nice strong move. I am looking to enter maybe on the break this downtrend line. Stop loss could potentially be that bottoming tail there on Friday. We shall see how it acts. SATS, I was watching this last week, consolidation, boom, Friday, we get a huge move. What is that, 8% higher? I wonder how much it was all the way up there, 30, I don't know, maybe 10, actually, I don't even know, I'm not going to math right now. 12%, 7.5 days of cover. It's a strong name. So I would be interested, especially if it's happening on volume 2, 3.0 RVol. This probably would want to continue, especially, here it hit this supply right here. If it breaks that, maybe it will continue on. Let me look on the weekly, see what that looks like here. We got that there, that moved weekly up here. So we got that. I mean, if it breaks that weekly, 35, 31 might be the next target there. You can see it hit there and there. Yeah, not a bad look overall. I mean, it's pretty extended on weekly if you look. So, I mean, a pullback wouldn't do it harm. It's pretty extended from the shorter term EMAs. However, it's just chopping and consolidating sideways. Price is being accepted up here, so it's got to explore higher to see where there's supply at. ALPD, Applied Digital, missed this guy. I think it was Michael Noss. He called this one last week. It was good luck. It ripped. I'm not going to chase this at all. It is extended from the 5 SMA. Also from all the shorter term, right? So what I'm looking for here is this nice topping tail, maybe some selling back to this breakout area, see if it holds, and then maybe rounds and continues on. NVAX, this was on my watch last week. I was saying, look, it curls up, could potentially break this. It just got to that level again and got smacked down. Failed to break that low though, and then started to eat up this big old red bar on decent-ish volume. Relative volume, that is. So I'm still looking for a break of that level there for it to kind of run up, maybe fill that gap there up to 16-ish, 1590, let's call it. Strong move. I'm not chasing it, but I'm looking for a pullback to the shorter term EMAs. It's on my watch list. Vizio, still getting tight. Huge short float, 35%. That's wild. So I would be super curious what would happen if that broke those resistance levels. If I zoom out here, right, look how long this has been a resistance level since February. So all it's been doing is chopping sideways. Longs are entering. We'll see if enough supply comes in, but if big bids start coming in, putting pressure on a 35% short float, they can be, I would imagine, to be a decent move. LUNR, I think I tried to enter this on Friday. Yeah, at like 875. It tagged it twice and didn't fill me. Either way, I like this gap up, large follow through move, rounding, pullback, price correction to the 10 EMA. If we do a nice anchored VWAP to that gap up, buyers are now in control from this gap up, right? So shorts are 24% short float. Shorts are feeling the pain right now. So this is one of my favorite looks going into next week. Hood and I forgot to put that in there. Okay. CL, for those of you that like 50 SMA pullbacks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if you want to count that as a double pullback. So it's respecting here. Shorter terms are starting to curl upwards. Could be a decent entry for you 50 SMA pullers. Enters. Break of this range here, pulling back. We'll see if it starts to push out, respecting this uptrend line potentially. We'll see. ASTS, for those of all you that were bagging me on social media, oh, don't short this. This is going to go blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, listen, it just might just pull back to the 50 SMA, right? This could have been a pullback. It just continued on and sold off. Now we get some decent volume here at that breakout level, right? And so it still needs to chop a little bit and get above these shorter term EMAs for me to fully like it, but maybe it starts chopping a little bit, hits this level here again, sets a higher low, like a reverse head and shoulder look, and then continues on upwards. Let me put this there. So maybe here to 31 would be a decent target if you were to enter here, which is 25. What's that, like a 20% move? Am I doing that math right? 2.5. Yeah, it's like a 20% move up there. So this is one of my favorite looks for Bitcoin this week. It has broken these highs. It is consolidating above. It is over the 50 SMA. Now the 50 SMA it is curling downwards, but these guys, the 200 is flattening. We'll see it starting to curl up at price once it go up here. This is one of my favorite looks for a crypto / Bitcoin play for this week. CrowdStrike is also one of my favorite looks for this week too. It is under the 200 SMA. So be mindful of that, but it is flagging to the shorter term EMAs. Death cross here, whatever. I don't care. I'm just going to trade what price shows me. So this is a nice flag after a strong move. And then I would like to see continuation upwards if it were to break this kind of downtrend line flaggish here. NNE, I was looking at this. It broke these highs, like stepped it back inwards. High short. Oh, that's actually not that high. I thought it was higher than that. Either way, it's been a mover. This thing is, I think it has a pretty wide spread. Coin, this is a Bitcoin play at the 50 SMA. So just watch out for supply here. I would not chase this at this point in time for myself. Mara is another look. However, I kind of have this reverse head and shoulders type look, shoulder neckline up here. So it has potential supply here. I wouldn't mind it breaking, obviously, for an entry. However, again, be mindful, 50 SMA and 200 SMA here. So that's kind of my watch list for this week. These are names that I would be considerate in entering in. I'll give you an overview of them again. There you go. Take a screenshot, look at them, whatever you want to do. All right, guys, hopefully that's helpful. Either way, it's helpful for me, which is why I'm doing it. Have a good one. Stay safe and always manage your risk.